I think any process like this always has its ups and downs, and I think in this particular case, we all made very clear, the Senate President, the Speaker, and I, back in March, that sometime toward the end of July, the beginning of August, we would have a pretty comprehensive report from a panel of experts that would help us understand what the role of the Commonwealth would be with respect to hosting the games in 2024, and that's been our position all along. And I think in some respects, if that time frame, for whatever reason, didn't work for others, we pretty much announced it in March and stuck to it all the way through. Some of the analysis, especially around some of the economic development opportunities that were rolled out in that proposal, and some of the transportation initiatives like the K-Circle piece, I think were pretty thoughtful and are things that we can learn from and incorporate into our own activity going forward. We made very clear in March what our time frame was associated with this, and we made pretty clear that we were not going to have this report until sometime around the beginning of August. And nobody ever said that was a problem until about a week ago. And
forward, and could they theoretically give you a thumbs up a month late?
Well, we'll get what we get from them, and I'm anxious to see it. And again, I think that will end up being a useful document for us as we think about transportation investments and infrastructure activity and economic development going forward. We have basically said to them, and I said it to them twice myself, that in two calls that I had with them, that we put a process in place, the Speaker, the Senate President, and the administration. We signed legislation last week that basically said that anything associated with taxpayer investments in the Olympics would require, or Olympic-related activity would require the legislature to approve it. I mean, I view us as, on this one, as sort of three entities that are all basically representing the same entity here, which is the taxpayers and the Commonwealth of Mass. And the USOC never said, you know, we need to know this by this date. What they said is, where are you and where are you in your process? And all I did was sort of respond to that.